told you that liquid pearls aren't just for adding dots? You can actually paint with them. Today I'm going to show you a technique I didn't even realize was possible until recently. Hi guys, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and today on the Ranger YouTube channel I'll be creating a bold, shimmery holiday card using liquid pearls in a completely unexpected way. For today's project we're going to be using a couple of things from Ranger along with a couple of things from Hurley that you can get at the Ranger website. I'm going to be using some liquid pearls, which I just recently learned. This is basically a concentrated paint. I think that's kind of cool. Concentrated pigment paint. So I'm going to be using those and kind of painting with them today a little bit. And we're also going to be using a stencil and a stamp set from Hurley. The stencil is called Dazzling Snowflakes. I think that is just so lovely. And then we're going to use these super cute sketched snowmen from Hurley. So let's go ahead, grab out some cardstock and get started. I'm going to be using the Distressed Black Heavystock cardstock. This stuff is gorgeous. It is very, very, very black. And what I've noticed mostly is there's basically nothing reflecting off of it. So it makes it look even darker. I don't know what they did, but it is fabulous. Anyway, that's what I'm going to use for my substrate that I'm going to start off with. I'm also going to use the tiny blending tool because I figure I can change up colors easier with this little tiny guy. I'm also going to be washing out the little foam so that I don't waste them, but it does come with 4 total in there, so that's good. So what I've done already is I recently discovered that you can basically paint with this. So I had never thought of liquid pearls as being for anything other than those little dots, those little embellishments that we can add. And you can still do that, absolutely. But I didn't realize that this would be good to basically paint with. I'm thinking that is going to be so cool. So I did a little bit of experimentation on some scraps that I've got. I love how it turned out. So that's what I'm going to do now. I kind of want to still go with mostly blues, and on the black, it's just going to pop because this is going to be kind of sitting on top. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out onto my glass mat here and then just pounce it down. And then I'm going to come in and just add that over the top. Now, one reason why I'm using a pouncer, and I did experiment with the other, is you don't really want to use a brush for this. If you use a brush, you're liable to get too much of the liquid pearls down on your cardstock, and it's going to go under the stencil. So if you're using a stencil, doing a pouncing motion is going to be better for you. So I'm going to just come in and do a little bit of blue in some different various places, and this is so quick and easy. So quick. And it's going to be so lovely when we get done. So there we've got some blue in a few places. I think I'm going to add another one up here. And I don't care that I'm going to actually mix them. We're not putting anything back in the bottle, so it's not going to do any kind of contamination there. I'm going to come in with a little bit of green. And yes, I know this is a bright green. It's not going to look that bright, though, over the top of our black cardstock. It's still going to be nice, but it's not going to be super neon, okay? It's going to be neon enough, but not super neon. I think it's going to look good. Plus, it's mixing in with some of that blue, so it's actually darkening it up, turning it into a different shade of green. Let's go with this one. And why not down here? I told you, this is so quick. Imagine how many holiday cards you can do with just one stencil, some liquid pearls, and a little pouncer. Let's go with some red this time. Again, I don't really care that it's mixing in. And I think I'm actually going to bring in a little bit of the blue again. The colors, this one is actually Rouge. And I did Electric for the green. And then the blue, this one is Deep Water. Really pretty colors. But I'm one that I would say use what you have in your stash, use up the stuff, get more of what you like, and just play. So now I'm kind of mixing those colors together. Now I may get a little bit of brown. I'm not really worried about it. I'm mostly going with the red and blue side. And it looks like I need some more. I'd say that this is kind of like an acrylic paint, so it's kind of sitting on the top. This is going to be so pretty. I'm going to add some more blue in so we can do some purple. And I want more of the purple. I love this. This is really fun and easy to do, guys. Okay, looks like we are pretty much covered. I'm going to just use up that last little bit that I've got there to add it over the top. And this also, because it is such a thin layer, it is drying pretty quick. So let's take a look. Now, some of the places do have a bit more than they should, and I think that actually looks kind of cool too. And you can see all that shine just popping off of that card. I think that is lovely. I kind of want a little bit more green right there in the center there. So let's see if I can line this up about right. Or I could, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it, and that's where I'm going to put my little snowman. So now I'm going to stamp out my snowman. I picked out one of the snowmen from the Sketched Snowmen stamp set, and I'm just adding probably too much Simon Hurley ink. Now this is a brand new ink pad, pretty much. This one is Stellar Midnight Snack, Stellar ink, and it looks like I may be making more of a mess than what I want. I'm going to tap right on there so I get enough ink down. I probably have enough. But if you have trouble doing this kind of stamping, free range stamping, be sure to use a stamp platform, which is what I tend to do a lot. Now the cardstock I'm using is going to be Simon Hurley Stark White Cardstock. I need to learn the names. Anyway, I'm going to use some Stark White Cardstock from Simon Hurley, and just looking at it, I think I got enough ink down, so I'm going to just stamp straight down. And hold it there for a second. Let that ink absorb down into the paper. And then let's lift that up. It looks pretty good, but it's where I really needed to have done it better. Now the snowman is fine. I am going to restamp the sentiments because they didn't get quite enough ink, but our little snowman I think looks good. This is one of those times when using a stamp platform probably would have been helpful. As I mentioned earlier, you can paint with this, so I'm going to do a little bit of that. I just need a little bit of gray color for his buttons, and this one is called Onyx Pearl, so I'm going to just do a tiny touch of that. And you could apply this straight on there. I'm actually going to water it down a little bit and use a paintbrush to apply it, because you can paint with this stuff. So just watering it down a little bit. It's because I don't want it to be too dark on there. I'm just going to paint over our little snowman's coal buttons. Okay, that's all I'm using for that one. I'm going to come back in with some of that blush, and we're going to do his scarf and his hat. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you use too much water on here, because Simon Hurley inks are water reactive, it could cause things to kind of blur together and not in a way that you want. But this, I think, is turning out pretty nicely. It's also going to have that shine. So you can see the shine on there. So I'm basically painting with a shine. Isn't that cool? Like I said, this is something that I never realized that we could do, and I'm so happy that I discovered this. There we go. And I did use a little bit more, than I actually needed. I think I'm going to actually put a little bit more on his scarf. Just brighten that up just a little bit more. Just because. Just making it a little bit more opaque. And I think that is going to be about it for the red. Now, I do notice that our little snowman's nose, his carrot nose, is looking a little white there. So we're going to add some orange to that. I don't have an orange liquid pearls, but what I do have is an orange stickles. So that's what I'm going to use this time. So I am just fussy cutting out this little snowman. Now, if you have the dies, you don't have to do the fussy cutting, and that will save you a little bit, but this was not really hard to do. I'm going to go ahead and glue that background down. Just using a little glue there. And I'm lining it up right with the edges of my card. So it's perfect fit. There we go. It's going to be full front this time. And I thought I wanted to have my snowman the other side. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and add him on this side. I was thinking about having him like this, but I did it wrong. Anyway, that's fine. I don't want to take it off. Well, I could take it off, but I don't really want to take it off. I'm going to leave it like that. It's snowflakes. It doesn't matter which end is up. And we're going to go ahead and pop this little guy up on a little bit of foam. Give it a little bit of dimension there. But the real star is going to be that lovely snowflake background. So I'll go ahead and pop him up right about there, covering up part of that little mess up that I did. And we're going to just put this sentiment up there that says the most wonderful time of the year. I was thinking about using two, but I don't think I really need to do that. And I think I'm going to put it at an angle so that it's not going to look like it's messed up. It looks like it is perfect. And to be honest, it looks a little dark when I look at it in the camera, but as soon as you tilt it in the light, those snowflakes just look fabulous. I'm loving this. Now, I do think I need a little bit more of my orange stickles on his nose, and I think I'm going to use some of the diamond stickles to add a little bit of snow to him in general. You always need a little bit more sparkle, right? So I'm just putting that straight on there. There we go. Not bothering to paint it on this time, and then I'm going to just add some little lines of sparkle on our snowman to give him a little bit of a frosty look. And let's go and add a few little dots here and there all over our background in some of the black space, just to add some little flurries of snow. And I think, oh, now I'm looking up in the camera and that looks perfect. I think that was just that one extra touch that this card needed. So anyway, there we go. Using liquid pearls liquid pearls and a little bit of stickles along with it to give a really shimmery, shiny, sparkly snowman card. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if it gives you any kind of inspiration, be sure to share all of your pics and tag Ranger and tag me, Debbie J's Crafting Corner, so that we can see the wonderful things that you create. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to the channel to get more crafty inspiration, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.